guys, welcome to another edition of OK Academy's e-learning program. I am Uncle Eric, your science facilitator. In today's lesson, we are going to treat simple electric circuits. Alright? What do we mean by an electric circuit? An electric circuit is a path through which electric current flows. I repeat, electric circuit is a path through which electric current flows. Now, I hope you've been wondering how we get electric current in our various homes, how our light bulbs begin to light up. It's all because of how an electric circuit was constructed. Now, in this episode, we are going to look at some simple components that might be found in an electric circuit. First, we have the dry cell, popularly referred to as battery, depending on the number of dry cells you're using. The second one is connecting wires. Third, bulb, which will be the load in our electric circuit. This bulb is sometimes referred to as lamp. So please, when you hear lamp, don't be confused. And lastly, switch, which is also referred to as key in an electric circuit. Now, this is a simple diagram of an electric circuit. In here, we have the switch. We also have some wires connecting the various components of the electric circuit. This is our bulb, also referred to as the lamp. And this is our battery. Now, the path here through which an electric current flows is what we term as an electric circuit. Let us look at the functions of these components we talked about. Don't forget, I mentioned dry cell, I also mentioned the bulb, I also mentioned connecting wires, and lastly, I talked about the switch, also referred to as the key. Now, let us take them one after the other. First, we are looking at the dry cell. Every component has its own symbol. Take note of that. We call it the schematic symbol of each component. Let us look at the symbol for dry cell. This is how it looks like. Now, if you look closely, you will see positive and negative. The longer side of the symbol represents the positive, while the shorter end represents the negative side of the dry cell or battery. So if you're asked to draw the symbol for dry cell or battery, please take note of this symbol. What does a dry cell do in an electric circuit? It is the main source of electrical energy produced in a circuit. Now, the current produced in the circuit is derived from the dry cell or battery. Without it, there will be no current to be used in the circuit. Take note. Our next component is the connecting wire. This is the symbol for connecting wire. Very simple, isn't it? Exactly. Just rule a line and you have the symbol. What does it do in an electric circuit? One, it carries the current through the entire circuit. You see, without these connecting wires, we cannot carry the current from one component of the circuit to the other. Take note of that. Two, It joins the various components together. These are the functions of a connecting wire. To our next component, which is the switch, also referred to as key. Now, if you look closely, I have two symbols. This symbol is an opened switch. Now, when you look closely, you realize that this part has been opened. In other words, when current flows to this end, it will not be able to pass through to the other side of the circuit. Therefore, when a switch is opened this way, it means current cannot flow. Take note of that. This is a closed switch. In other words, when a switch is closed this way, it means current can flow easily through the circuit. Take note of that. So if you're asked to draw the symbol, you can either draw this or that. Alright. What is its function? The switch allows or disallows the flow of current in a circuit. In our various homes, when we want to turn off our lights, we only resort to the switch on the wall. Alright? The same thing applies to the simple electric circuit. We use it to close or open a circuit. Note this, that when a switch is opened this way, current does not flow in the circuit. Secondly, when it is closed, current flows in the circuit. Take note of these things. Our next component, and the last component we are going to look at, is the bulb. Let us look at the symbols of bulb or lamp, which is the load of our electric circuit. This is a symbol of bulb. Not only that, we also have another symbol. There's another symbol of bulb. Another symbol of bulb. So please, should you meet this in a circuit, don't tell me it's multiplication. It is not. Alright? It is a symbol of bulb. The same thing applies to this one and this one. Alright. What is the function of bulb? 1. It consumes the current produced in a circuit. In other words, it makes use of the current that may be produced in a circuit. How does it do it? It converts electrical energy into light energy. And that's how come we get light in our various homes. Now, to end the lesson, I want us to have a closer look at the schematic diagram of the electric circuit. So, putting them together, this is how we are going to draw our simple electric circuit. Should we be asked, please don't draw the switch as you saw earlier on. Neither should you draw any component as you saw earlier on. If you are asked to draw a simple electric circuit, use the schematic symbols and draw this diagram. Now, in this diagram, we have two batteries. Alright? Being connected by wires. Here we have our switch. Is this switch opened or closed? You are right, it is opened. It means current cannot flow in this particular circuit. And lastly, we have a light bulb or lamp. Alright, with the help of our science set, I am going to demonstrate how an electric circuit can be done. Alright? I hope you have your science set with you. Alright. As our case study, this is a diagram of a simple electric circuit. First, we have our two dry cells. We also have our switch here, our wires, and then the bulb. We are going to find out if truly this circuit can produce the current we need to light up the bulb. With the help of our science set, we are going to demonstrate how this electric circuit will look like. In here, I have my batteries. The same two batteries that were displayed in our circuits. Note that the red wires you see here represent positive, while the black ones represent negative. So, my two batteries are ready. I also have the LED, which is going to serve as our bulb. And lastly, our switch. Now watch how I am going to demonstrate the simple electric circuit. I've already fixed my two batteries. All I need to do is to fix my switch this way. Note that this switch is opened. Now I'm going to insert one end of the wire. While I fix the other end of the wire into my bulb. Alright, I am now fixing the other wire into the other end of the switch, which will then be fused to my bulb. Is the light on? No, it isn't. That means something is wrong with our switch. Now watch closely. The switch is now opened. I am going to close it to find out if it's going to work. Voila! That's science for you. It means when a switch is closed, current flows in the electric circuit, causing the bulb to light up. So the diagram you see here is what I have displayed using the science set. hope you enjoyed today's lesson. I will entreat all parents and guidance to get their wards this science set to enable them perform these experiments. Till we meet again, stay safe. Bye-bye.